Yesterday's amazing dinner got me thinking. On average, I spend here around 5 euros at the restaurants, and I eat quite a lot. And I found out that on average in Europe, you spend around 23 euros per restaurant visit. So, how much local food can I get here in Georgia for that sum of money? I don't know, I think it's gonna be quite a lot, definitely more than one restaurant visit. Welcome back in Kutaisi, my friends. I think we'll be feasting this time. Oh, that's strong. The first choice for lunch was a restaurant called El-Depo. They serve a traditional Georgian cuisine with really local prices. I've been here before, so I know they're quite good. And I ordered quite a few local Georgia things to try. I haven't had the Georgian beer here before, so cheers, guys! That's way too much. Jesus Christ, who's gonna eat all of this? First food has arrived and it's called churchkhela, and actually it's my first time eating it, so I don't really know how to eat it. So according to the tutorial on the internet, you're supposed to hold the churchkhela like this, bite, drink the soup that's inside, and then eat the rest of the meat. Wow, it's so delicious. The meat inside contains beef, pork and lamb, I think. That's really good seasoned, a bit spicy, a lot of herb, but you cannot eat it without getting dirty. I think it's impossible. Georgia is very famous for their pastry. They have quite a lot of varieties of this flatbread. This one's called lobiani and it's filled with beans. Yeah, let's try. Freshly baked. It's still crunchy on the outside. It's soft in the inside. Beans are minced and seasoned pretty well. I think I haven't eaten this much pastry in my whole life as I'm in Georgia. Another type of flatbread that is, I think, the most famous in all of Georgia is called Khachapuris. It's a flatbread filled with cheese, and this one is special because the cheese that is inside in this flatbread actually comes from this region. Freshly baked, so crunchy on the outside, super soft on the inside with the cheese melting in your mouth. This is a cheese lover's dream. This country overall is like a cheese heaven. After paying for all of this amazing stuff, I paid 20 laris. And I am full, like I don't need to eat anything else today. Yeah, we have still 16 to 70 euros to spend. I think it's gonna be a lot of Georgian food today. I think that all of us have this. That after a good lunch you want something sweet. And Georgians have the perfect thing to satisfy your sweet tooth. Someone says it's like a Georgian Snickers, but I prefer the original name, churchkhela. And I think there's only one place to get the best churchkelas in the whole Kutaisi. Let's go to the grand green bazaar of Kutaisi. But Philip, that salami doesn't look too sweet, right? Don't worry, darling. It's not a salami. It's actually a walnut and a dried fruit that is covered in a kiwi or grape thickened juice. And that's delicious. Let's get some and try them out. I admit that this isn't the most pleasant looking thing, and it really looks like salami. And actually most of the tourists I've met here asked if I know what this salami is. But it's like nuts and dried fruits that are dipped in a juice that is thickened by Fleur. And they use juices from a local fruit like pomegranate juice, grape juice, that's the most famous, then kiwi or an apple one. I bought this pomegranate one because I haven't had this one before. And this one that I'm having is actually not made out of walnut, but it's rather made out of hazelnut, and it's really good. But remember, always remove the string, take it out and squeeze it away, then it's all just churchkhela for yourself. This one costs 2.50, 80 cents. Another traditional Georgian thing of the list, churchkhela. We've made it to another perfect restaurant that I have found yesterday. It's called Hacker-Pschorr. It's like a Bavarian style restaurant that looks quite expensive from the outside, but the food is delicious and the prices are really low. I'm looking forward to trying many more local food here, especially local drink. And there's one that's quite special for Georgia, and it's not wine. It's made out of grapes, but it's not wine, and it's called Cha-cha. I got it recommended by the locals at the market today.
Cha-cha, camera, eh?
Cha-cha,
Vino, cha-cha,
Вот это чача.
Cha-cha. Yeah, the locals, yeah, they know what's good. As we say in Slovakia, na zdravie, cheers. Oh, that's strong. Whew. They say it's like a Georgian medicine. If you're feeling sick, have cha-cha. Have a fever, have cha-cha. Don't want to get COVID, have cha-cha. The food is here, and I've ordered two traditional Georgian dishes. Khachapuris. It's like a beef stew that is made out of wine and some kind of herbs. Another one is oyakuri, which is like a roasted beef, again from sorry cows, but this is not vegan friendly show. Beef with a lot of potatoes, and it looks absolutely delicious. They even put a pomegranate on top, which is like a sour combination, and I think I'm gonna love that. Let's give them a try. There's a hungry dog looking at me, wishing that. Yeah, the soup is delicious. I don't know what kind of herbs they use in it. I think there's some mint or some kind of that herb, green plums they say, but it tastes really delicious. Come on dog, I'm not gonna give you anything. Get away, get away. You're not gonna get anything. Get up. Yeah, let's try the second one. Yeah, this is beef. Roasted beef. The pomegranate on top just makes it so good, like a bit soury, really delicious. Let's dive into it. I'm so glad that the portions are a bit smaller than at the El-Depo, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to eat it. But I finished all of this. It costed 26 lari, which is about 7 euros. So there's still a room for a dinner. But in order to fit that dinner inside me, I'm gonna need to walk, and walk a lot. I was just walking around the street. There was this old lady that was selling these some kind of candies or some sweets, and I just wanted to buy one single one, so I gave her a larfif. That's like 40 cents. Yeah, that's reasonable for one of these, and she gave me a whole pack of like 6 or 7. Last time I was here, it was like a christening that I attended. Like 2 weeks ago. Now let's try this thing. It smells like a gingerbread with probably sugar icing. Let's see. Yeah, quite good for $1.50, 40 cents or something like that. For the whole pack, yeah, that's worth it. I'm gonna visit one last restaurant that is pretty good and pretty cheap to finish off the 23 euro mark. So, see you on the go. And this is the last stop of my Georgian cuisine tour. I'm ending where I started with my first Khachapuris at Jaruli, the best one. I fell in love with Georgian cuisine at that moment. It was that delicious. But yeah, Georgia is really famous for their wine. You can probably see that I have a bit experience with Georgian wine after my first day at the guest house.
Новое вино, новое вино.
I don't know how they make this wine, but it tastes just so different than any other wine I had in Europe. But I've ordered quite a big portion of food. I hope you're not hungry, because next shots will probably make you hungry. I've ordered karcho, which is like a chicken goulash kind of thing. And this is lobio. It's one of my favorite dishes here, and I had it multiple times, like probably 10 times already. And what lobio is like a clay pot that is filled with beans, and it's usually served as boiling hot, and it's really good. Just beans, I mean, I love beans. The brand is called chadi. It's like a cornbread that is really heavy, actually really heavy. I finally know what does the karcho reminds me of. It reminds me of a chicken vindaloo. It has the perfect flavor of a chicken vindaloo. It's a bit tomatoey, bit paprika-ish, lots of spices, but it isn't that spicy. All this Georgian food is just perfect for the cold weather they have here, especially in the winters. So we managed to pull Khachapuri, kinkali, lobiani, chakapuli, oyakuri, churchkhela, lobio and karcho. 8 traditional Georgian food, 3 traditional drinks, cha-cha, wine and their domestic beer. And for all of this I ended up paying just 78 laris, which is 21 euros. That's crazy. I hope I motivated you to come here, because this is a country you cannot miss. You have everything here. You have sea, you have mountains, you have great food, great prices, amazing people. Come here, you will have a great time. This is the end. Hope you like it. Hope you will see you on the next one. Bye guys, and cheers to the Georgia.